Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where, fair warning, there's been a couple of power flickers here today. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, I'll have to stitch the video parts together, and we may have to revert back to an autosave. Hopefully that won't be a thing. We're currently making a believer over here on these ring worlds. Of course, we've already gotten these three good to go, so that's wonderful. You'll also see that I have gone through and dealt with most of these situations. Some of these we don't really have anything to deal with, although this one, I'm noticing I must have missed because these are people that we should definitely move over to... I mean, honestly, it kind of doesn't matter where we move them, as long as it's somewhere with jobs. Perhaps this Ecumenopolis. That'll be okay. So we'll pop them in over there. Fantastic. And otherwise, we should be relatively good to go. Some of these we need demotions, some of these we just need additional building slots, and pretty much everything here that's not in progress, we need to wait on. However, these I didn't get to because we ran out of minerals. So we're going to proceed for a little bit. We're going to bump that up to fastest speed. Fantastic. As soon as we're done firing our weapon over here, we're going to... Where was this battle at? There's also a peace deal happening. Oh, this battle was here. Okay, that's fine. Can we jump drive you? Apparently, yes, we could jump drive to over here. This is just slightly awkward over here for us. How strong are these guys? 1052? Do we actually want to jump drive this? This is only a single cruiser. Just considering here. I think we're okay jump driving it. Yeah, I think that's fine, because we can always connect in over this way. That should be just fine. We did get a month tick, and I do want to check in on this bureaucratic center. We are going to need additional jobs over here, and upping our Empire Sprawl isn't necessarily the worst idea, so we'll go ahead and do that. On this agriculture ring world, we need ruler jobs. Those are going to be hard to come by. We may just have to wait for those to demote, honestly. I don't think there's any real point in... Well, we're doing fine on food. We could simply upgrade to commerce megaplexes here and here once we get additional minerals, and that would give us 2 ruler level jobs. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably okay with that. I think that'll go just fine. So we're just waiting on the month tick here, and we'll get this up to commerce megaplexes. There we go. Excellent. And there's edict duration. I think we're completely fine to go with army damage. Excellent. This agriculture ring world here, we need a ruler and a specialist job. I don't think this needs to be an agriculture ring world. These are, of course, things that we captured. So we could, I mean, we need to wait for minerals to come in before we really do anything here, but we could simply put in commercial zones. That is something that we could do. Rising unemployment on Dockstain, that is to be expected, of course. Okay, so we've pushed into Omicron Persei over here. I'm interested in pushing over like this and getting them pushed out of this constellation by coming over here, then here, then here. Now, this doesn't show up quite correctly, but I think this will be okay. I think this will still hit Dojak. We'll find out. Okay, so I believe we have fired up here. Yes, indeed. So this system is done. We're going to take these guys over to here. Now, if we wanted to do this, this would take a little while to get there. We're going to go ahead and jump drive over to here, and then from there, we're going to come up over this way. It's going to take some time. Actually, you know what? This would be 168 days, and then from there, we jump drive over to here. That'll be a little faster, I think. Oh, hello. Explosive weapon attack speed finishing up. That's fine. Straight craft damage. So we're coming into Beta Corvi. That's fine. We're attacking in Rint Beacon. That is to be expected, of course. Excellent. And we're going to just continue pushing up over here, of course.
Station has been engaged.
Fantastic. We're going to need to get this area up here cleared out, and we're actually going to need to jump drive up to here, I think. Yeah, this is an anchorage, and these guys are relatively strong compared to the anchorage. And so we're just going to jump in over here. Actually, the anchorage is probably fine. Does it have defenses? No, it's just 11.3k. That's higher than I expected. We're still going to jump drive over.
A station is under attack.
Yeah, it's completely fine. So this ring world here, let's go ahead and put in a pair of commercial zones for now. Excellent. And this is a bureaucratic center, allegedly. That's a lot of rulers. They mostly just need to get demoted, honestly. We've got plenty of jobs here, but they need to get demoted. Okay, sounds good. And now they are over here, of course. That is to be expected. We're going to push in over this way. And these guys are making their way down there. We're just going to push in to the next constellation. And try not to bump that down to fast speed, because we want to be on fastest right now, absolutely. And we can access the Shroud. Let's see what we've got. Increased Unity? Sure. And it worked. Fantastic. Okay. So we are going to hop on over. We'll be there in about 60 days. Gotcha. And we're going to push south from here. And just grab these territories, like so. Wonderful.
A spaceport has been lost to the other side.
Where? I'm not sure that's actually true. Where were we allegedly attacked? Oh, maybe over here? I suppose that's the thing. But even so, we're pushing in over this way, and they can't be happy about this. We're just going to come up over like that. Is the plan. So that'll be okay. And we're going to continue pushing in over here, of course. And just continue our inexorable expansion. However, we are currently over here, and we should absolutely jump drive to here now. And we are going to Shine Divine, Frishaz, which we're going to wait for our jump to finish. There we go. And then we will go ahead and land on Grafch. That's quite a name. But that is where we are going to land. We can see that they're flying around in quasi our territory over here. That's fine. We're just going to push up this way. I'm not concerned. They have a lot of fleets over here, that's for sure. But we don't really care. We're 41 out of 39 starbase cap right now, but that's actually reasonably okay. I'm really not fussed about that right now. We're doing fine economically for now. That may change on the month tick, but I don't think it will. So we'll see. We should probably have one of these backtrack up over here. And that is... let's see here. These guys. These are the ones who should backtrack and hit Dojak, because it looks like that did somehow get lost in the shuffle. That's okay. We'll have these guys come back over here and deal with this. That's a member of the Star Concord there. We can grab that. So we'll just go like that. Perfect. This war is deeply unconcerning to me. However, we do need to keep in mind that they do have a mega shipyard here, and they're just going to keep pumping ships out. Oh, Sondin is back. Early this morning, the Science Nexus staff discovered missing physics leader Sondin in the canteen, having breakfast, as if nothing happened. He claims he awoke in his bed just moments previously and has no recollection of ever leaving the Science Nexus, but several of his colleagues have voiced concerns that he's making the staff uncomfortable, that he's only pretending not to remember. He's also returned with an uncanny understanding of subjects previously unknown to him. He's currently waiting assignment. He could be an asset, that is true. Okay, there's a new faction being founded, that's fine. Now, I am noticing that we are now negative in our energy credits as well as our exotic gases, and I think we should probably ditch this starport. We'll downgrade that one. Excellent. And another one. Let's see, where did we get another one? Perhaps down over here? Abaddon's Domain? Yeah, we'll downgrade this one. Excellent. That should fix that issue. That is a lot of fleets down here, that's for sure. We're going to continue chasing down these lads. Should be okay. In fact, I'm going to jump drive to them. They're not particularly strong, and I want to get them under control. It looks like they're actually heading to Halvam, so I'm going to allow them to do that, and we are instead... Stop this order. We're going to initiate jump to Halvam. Perfect. Okay. We are, of course, pushing into Dojak. And this fleet here, what is this megastructure? This is a strategic coordination center. That is perfectly fine. We'll come in like this. And we'll just see about taking up all of this territory. Oh, we need Kenor in there too. Instead, I want to change our angle of attack here. I want to come like this and come down this way. And take up the constellation like that. I think that'll be slightly more efficient. In the meantime, these guys are of course going to be fighting over here. That is to be expected. We're back up to 40 out of 39, and we should definitely downgrade this station. Wonderful. Okay, these guys should now come in over here, and then from there push down this direction. Like so. Excellent. There is these guys here. We are on our way over to deal with them, though. Kind of. We're kind of on our way over to deal with them. We're going to go do that and then turn around and come down like that. Excellent. There's these guys over here being jerks. Fair enough. Have we Shine Divined this yet? No, we have not. Okay. We're going to bring our army over to here and land on Urxis. And that should be okay. I mean, in theory, we'll be able to declare peace here at basically any time. They wouldn't currently accept the status quo, but they absolutely will eventually. So in we come. Oh, okay. I'm not surprised that the Awakened Ascendancy is declaring now. So we're going to set a end threat containment Wargle. Excellent. Yep, this is the one that we want. Apparently the Wargle has already been set. Okay. So that is fine. These guys are, however, currently equivalent to us in fleet power. Their technology level is inferior, as is their economy, so I don't think that we're actually going to struggle with them. But we should definitely devote at least one fleet to this. If we look at their fleets here, they're actually super duper weak. Unless they have territory elsewhere that we don't know about. I don't see any. Okay. So, we have a fleet devoted to defense over here. We have a fleet devoted to defense over here. This is kind of offense. A fleet devoted to offense here. And then 2 fleets over here. And 1 at the L Gate. We could use that extra fleet. There's no doubt about that. It's going to hurt our economy tremendously if we create it. But I think we can get away with it, if only just. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create it. we are going to go in over here, and we are going to grab our mega shipyard, and we're going to begin construction on the Titan. Not really anything else just yet. We'll begin construction on that Titan, though. Excellent. And as far as this goes, are we going to need to pull back? I'm not sure that we will. But yeah, this is not a surprise that these guys declared on us at all. It was always pretty much inevitable, but I really don't think that they're powerful enough to do this. The question is, are we stretched too thin? And the answer to that is not if we kind of stop our advance over here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for this outpost to die, which I really thought it would have been dead by now, but there we go. And we're going to jump drive over to here. And then once we're there, we're going to make our way to Beta Corvi. That should not take us very long to get there, and these guys aren't particularly in position. So that should be okay. We're attacking Diadem over here. And that is, of course, to be expected. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not too concerned about this. I do want to potentially hit the Reinforce All button. There we go. Excellent. Oh, we have shown Divine over here. And we should also get it on this planet. Yeah, we have not done that yet. Excellent. Okay. So I'm really not too concerned about this. This is the Theclac regime. That's fine. We can simply jump drive over and deal with them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Excellent. We're at 37 out of 39 starbases right now. So, like, this starbase could be converted over to an anchorage. And that is definitely something that we want to do. There's a fleet academy here right now. We'll get that started. Wonderful. So we can see here that these guys are making their way up, but we are going to be in position to cut them off, so I'm not too concerned about that. Leader lifespan plus 5 years. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab army health. Excellent. Get rid of all of these. We definitely do want to have that extra fleet. There's no doubt about that. If we go into our fleet manager, do we see that fleet yet? I'm not sure that we actually do. Okay, that's fine. One thing we could do to make sure that we see the fleet... Actually, I do want to wait on the Titan. So that's fine. We'll continue waiting on that. And yeah, we expect these guys to move into Beta Corvi. They've got a Juggernaut there. Or rather a Colossus there. What is this? This is a global pacifier. We want to make sure that this Colossus does not hit any of our territory.
Invasion has begun.
Because we have, as far as I know, there's no way to get rid of the global pacifier effect. That said, are they retreating? They are, but the Colossus is chilling. I'm okay with that. That Colossus is likely to die here, if it doesn't leave. And it's just chilling there. That is great. And yeah, we're just consistently killing the ships that are pumping out of that mega shipyard. So that is completely fine. As far as this over here goes, we should probably grab Achenar and do something along the lines of that. But it was always only a matter of time until the Nurians decided to attack us. This was, of course, expected.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
We're going to be hopping in over here momentarily. Oh, hello, energy weapon damage. We'll go ahead and grab energy weapon attack speed next. That's armor hit points finishing up. Okay, we'll go for kinetic weapon damage. These guys are behind us in terms of tech now. Like, this Colossus is pretty dead. This Colossus is actually extremely dead. We're going to go ahead and wonder why these guys are here. You know, I don't know why these Corvettes are here. We're going to move down to this location, though, and we are going to Shine Divine Urxus. And in the meantime, we're going to head up over here and land on Shah. Perfect. And we have taken Beta Corvi back. That is ideal, of course. We're going to come down over to here and then backtrack back to here. I want to eliminate the Nurian arbitrators as kind of a top priority right now, and I think a single fleet is probably enough to do it. I really, really do. Let's check in on how long it has been since we've queued up that Titan. Okay, another 300 days. So we're almost halfway there. That's perfect. So we'll grab Prothon away from these guys, and then we'll come in here, and honestly, what is the strength of their... Oh, 60k. This is not a problem. Not a concern at all. Now, as far as these 3 Corvettes go, where should they be? Actually, we'll just hide sectors, starbases, and shipyards for the time being. Perhaps in the 4th Combat Fleet? Yep, they belong to the 4th Combat Fleet. Okay, get on over there. There are a few additional ships here. There's a cruiser and some Corvettes. That's okay. We can lump them in with the new fleet, in theory. We're maxed on food, which is a good sign. Okay, there's an anchorage here. We'll grab a naval logistics office. Excellent. So we are kind of going into a period of we are at war against everyone. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. This station here is currently an anchorage. Let's go ahead and continue that. These guys are probably going to come up and attack it. They are 50k in strength, actually. Jump drive will be possible in 5 days. 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. There we go. We're going to come up over there, and then swing down and deal with these guys. Excellent. We're going to invade the Awakened Empire. That is kind of our peak priority right now, honestly. I don't really want to do anything else.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Excellent. Where is this hostile fleet? Brundor? Noted. Not too concerned. We can take a little bit of hits here and there while we finish these guys off, while we are making our next fleet. Which should still be a ways away. If we open up our shipyards here, we can see... Okay, we're 60% done with our Titan. Wonderful. We're going to come over here and hit Bij next. I'm sure that's how that's pronounced. Okay, kinetic weapon attack speed. That'll be fine. We are preparing to make a believer over here. These guys are all grouping up. And so we will attack over here. These guys are attacking up here. That is, of course, to be expected once again. We should have no problem dealing with their defensive platforms. Even with our jump drive malice, which I think these guys have a jump drive malice, right? They should. They should still have a jump drive malice. That combat's not quite over yet. They're going after the colony ship. Okay, well the game is definitely starting to lag out a bit with these mega wars. That's not a surprise. But that's why we're on the fastest speed. It will definitely stall out a little bit, but we'll be able to start making some work up through here. And I want the 4th Combat Fleet to come up to Rulan at this point. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to begin our proper invasion and probably finish off the Awakened Empire over here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.